Okay, that's what I'm staring at. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut
Wow,
anyone
that
off.
was weird. That just OBS just cut off. I was back here looking at it, but I didn't touch anything. That's weird.
I think it's just no. It's just a low video buffer, maybe low latency.
Okay. Well, you got the
Hey.
maps up now. You should be able to see
Let's
the
talk
map.
to the crowd. Can everybody see us or hear us? Because it says live on my end.
Yeah, you should be fine now. We're streaming again. That was
All right.
weird.
Gotcha, no worries.
Okay, there's
That
your
was
map.
strange.
So now that we're back, Mr. Breezy Samurai, thank you for subscribing with
Oh,
Prime. We
thank you,
appreciate that.
Samurai.
I can't see anything.
you.
Okay, I'm good now.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay!
So what is the closest city to us right
All
now?
right. Well, if you look at the map, you've got Arabelle, which is right below the Stonelands. You're at Tilverton, which is right below Thunder Peaks, that dot right there. So you'd be a few days' journey from anywhere. I would say the nearest town that you could go to that might, I'm not making any promises. Maybe you could roll a history check or something, that might
Do I have them right here?
Well, Bill, didn't you say you came from that way? Don't you know anything about that town?
Came from Arabelle, yep.
So what's the deal? Tell us something.
Well, so the deal is there's definitely clerics of enough power. There is a problem. There's lack of a better term, is a bit of a curse. And the clerics
curse?
are
A
having
curse?
trouble if not, yeah. They're having trouble casting high level spells, which this would
Higher than what? Like level 5, level 6? What are we talking?
And
It's
Bale
weird.
would
It's
be
like
aware. Bale would be aware that it's also spreading out the radius.
Mhm.
Ah,
Well, so my point is that this curse, which does need to be dealt with, but not right now, it is spreading. But if we head to Arabelle, we're going to be right in the middle of the place where the clerics can't cast those spells. So I suggest we go to somewhere else. Big city, nearby. If it's a big city, there's a good chance for some clerics that we're looking for. If not, we can get the information. So I'll go back to what I said. Biggest, closest city, I think, should be our goal.
so it's not. We can't go back to Tilverton right now because apparently y'all are wanted in the town. And we can't go to Arabelle because Arabelle's in the middle of a curse. So where is the next available town?
What about Suzale? Over
The
by the
capital.
coast, by the lake.
You want to go to the capital?
Why not?
Is that close?
Oh, it's a while away.
Okay, so Tony, please help me because I can't see the.
It's a few
Not
weeks.
well enough?
Suzale is going to be a few weeks away.
Can you please, Tony, advise us as to just
Yeah, can you hear me?
basic information?
Can
Yeah,
I? Can
hear
we?
you.
Can one
Can
of
you
us
hear
roll
me?
like a history check?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can
We
you
can
hear
hear
us?
Yes, absolutely. I didn't know if you could hear me. Yes, Eric, it's probably about, I'd say, 2 weeks away, your journey, if you wanted to go to Suzale.
Okay, so I'm gonna take another try at what I was saying, which is the biggest, closest town that's not Arabelle.
That would probably be Suzale. I mean,
Oh,
that's,
okay. Well, there you
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
So
That's
it's
the
a
next
big
one
travel.
down, I think.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
that's-
We have to
that's-
pass by Annabelle anyways, or
That's where
Arabelle
we're headed,
anyways.
sir. That's where we're
Yeah.
headed, buddy.
Okay, so you guys are gonna be on the road then from Tilverton to Suzale, heading down to the coast. That is, like I said, a little bit of a journey. So, for the first hour, two, your journey is quite pleasant. Well, not pleasant. It's obviously very cold. It's snowing. You've got your gear on, so it's a little bit harder. But as you're walking. And you notice, even through the snow, you are able to see in the distance. Well, actually, give me a perception check, everybody. Give me a perception.
I'm going to be
See.
on my horse, so I'll be driving, I guess.
Okay, so everybody give me a perception.
I see nothing. If it's depending on what the DC is.
Oh,
that's a
everybody's rolling crappy, right?
Yeah, I rolled really low.
Yes.
Tempest is the only one paying attention. Apparently, y'all don't like the cold weather. Neither do I. All right.
No, I got an 8. So
I got a 16, Tony, and I'm gonna go ahead and well, yeah, I got a 16.
Okay, so you can you hear in the distance, and you also smell it. You smell some blood, like the smell of blood in the air, and you hear groaning in the distance to your left. What do you want to do?
Hold up.
I pull back on the reins. Whoa, Sky.
What's up? What's wrong?
Smell that?
Oh, what?
That's blood. That means there's a lot of blood if we can smell it from here.
That means something's wrong. All right.
And over that way, some moaning.
Maybe we want to mind our own business then.
I agree with this one.
Like,
Yeah.
we got some bodies here that made of stone, and we got Sky here.
For now, I'm just gonna be on guard, just because Yuri's a little. Because this doesn't seem right. He smells it. None of us don't. Something wrong with that.
Well, if we pass this up, it might come up on us later. I suggest we check it out.
You want me to sneak up there and maybe see what it is?
You're the burglar. Do your burgling.
Go do your thieving.
What do I do? What do I do well at? I told you what I do well at. I'm good at getting in and out of places and getting things across borders and stuff. I'm a merchant of a freelancer.
And you're not good at short conversations. Why don't you go check it out, my friend?
I think that's SOS for shut your mouth and go do your job.
You're kind of rude. I'll just be
Welcome
going.
to the party.
Hey, you keep good care. You keep good care of
Welcome to the party,
Sky.
pal.
And I start to sneak towards. I'm gonna go kind of not straight towards it, but kind of a little round from the
Roll
side
me
of
a
it.
stealth.
Maybe.
Roll me a stealth.
Well, I guess I don't know where it is, right? He told us in the direction, so I'm just gonna go slow.
Okay, well, roll stealth. If you're stealthing, you said you're sneaking, so.
I'm definitely gonna do that. Let's see here. Stealth. All right, I rolled a. It says, do I have an advantage on this? I don't think so.
Nope,
Sneak,
just a
sneak,
normal roll.
see, scan, evasion, hunting.
Well, let's see the weather. I don't think the weather affects sneaking.
Oh, just the crunch of the snow and stuff. All right, so here we go. I am naturally stealthy, but that just means I can hide behind creatures and stuff. So I
Nope.
rolled a 19.
Doesn't affect your sneaking, so you're fine.
All right, well, 19.
All right. So let me roll to see if they notice. The DM has rolled a 2. All right. So as you are sneaking, you're approaching in the snow. You see there's a trail of blood, just a set of footprints, and as you continue to follow these footprints, they get closer and closer together. Kind of signaling to you that the person is getting weaker and weaker. And then as you approach, you see.
I don't want to come up to the body quite yet. If I see a body in the distance, I'm definitely going to try to look around me and stop moving and see if I can hide.
It's not a body. You see an elf. He's on the ground, barely moving at this point. You see the blood still pouring out. You could tell he looks almost chalky white. He's on death's door, and he's coughing up blood as he's just laying there. And he's holding... Help me.
I roll a perception to look around to see who might have hurt him, if they're around still.
All right. Go ahead and roll a perception.
I rolled an 18.
You don't detect anything. Like I said, because of the snow, there's no other footprints even around. So unless they were somehow flying or defying gravity, there's no one else other than him. It looks like whatever happened, this is where he's got to, and this is as far as he could make it.
How far did I travel? How long did I travel? How many feet?
What'd you say?
How far did I travel? Like, how long did it take me to go down follow that trail? Because I'm thinking about just going back and letting them know what I found.
I'd say you're only about 25 feet away from them. You know, it was basically you just went through the brush and everything else, and that's when you began to see the trail. The heavy trail of blood. I
sneak back to the group. I quietly go back to the group and I tell them what I saw. There's an elf choking on his own blood. I didn't hear anybody else around. I didn't see any footprints or anything. Just this one who looks like he's bloody.
Lead me to
I
him.
didn't get closer to see what's wrong with him because I'm alone. I don't want to mess around with that.
All right, I can go with him.
Lead me to him.
He looks like he's gonna die.
Wow.
He might have something good on him.
I'm gonna stay at the cart.
All right, so I say, point the way. And so does he? Do you?
Be very quiet.
So if you point the way, I have the mobility feat, so I actually can move 40. So I will dash. I'll run and dash.
I start to sneak, and you just run past me. I'm like,
yeah.
All right. You.
I'm trying to catch up with my much shorter legs. As I'm trying to catch up to him, but I'm definitely not able to dash with him.
I'm gonna stay at the cart with Kree and Tempest and the two frozen statues that we know are around.
Okay.
I look to Yuri and I say, why do we care?
I don't know.
I mean, if obviously he came out here and did whatever, and now he's almost dead, and we're stopping to help. Have we ever helped people before? This feels like a very foreign concept.
Because everything we've come across, we've basically killed.
I know, it's weird.
The lion cub, the
murder hobos having
the lion cub.
I don't know, man.
The little boy.
Tony, let me know if I get there.
We found. Oh wait, that's a different one. I'm sorry, that was a different one. But yeah, everything we've come across and killed. I don't know why.
It's just weird. Keep your eye on him. I don't trust him.
You mean the one? You mean the blue one? Or are you talking about the one that can't shut up?
Both.
Tony, let me know if I get there.
Yep, you got there. When you arrive, you see the same scene that I've already described to Shifty. You see him. At this point, though, he's not even moving. There's the blood that's come out of his mouth. The snow is stained red, a little bit melted from the heat of this elf's blood. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna go drop a point of lay on hands to see if he's dead.
Okay. You do that and nothing happens. He is dead. He's expired at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna do investigation to see the wounds and anything around because somebody or something did this to him.
Yep. Go ahead.
Okay.
What you
got? I'm gonna go. I'll probably be using my talisman to add, but we'll see how I roll first.
I just catch up to you. Damn, you're fast.
He's already gone.
Oh, yeah, he was choking when I saw him.
I got a 19, Tony, and I will use my talisman and add 3 more, so I got a 22 for investigation.
All right, so you approach the body, and as you get even closer, it is really mauled. I mean, it looks like, arrows have gone in him that he had broken out. There's, from what you can tell, as you roll the body over and push it over, there's knife strikes, swords. He has really, really taking a beating. It's amazing that he even, was walking at this point. But again, a lot of injuries, but it looks like mostly like melee weapons, melee weapons, it doesn't, you don't get the sense there's any teeth or anything or like that, just a bunch of weapons, arrows, knives, javelins, whatever.
A group of humanoids, that's for sure. These are weapon wounds, a lot of them. Whoever this guy was, he was pretty tough. And now he's past tense.
Yeah, Blue, maybe we should try to check his pockets. Maybe he's carrying something, but I'm guessing they probably already took it. But what's he doing all the way out here? and alone. I bet you we need to get back to the car. I think they're probably. I knew this was a trap.
Go ahead and grab what you can. We'll get back.
I do an investigation on his body to see if I can find anything valuable.
Well, Bale also, just to let you know, Bale, when you were turning over his body, before it wasn't even in the pockets, one of the things he was holding in his hand, it looks to be like a locket and a journal, like a leather-bound, normally what people write in a journal, small leather-bound, not in a great condition, but again, there's a locket wrapped around it. And it fell out, kind of like out of his hand as you kind of pushed him over and was looking around.
I'll go ahead and stash that in my pouch. And I'm going to say, you'd have to give me a few minutes. I can't just leave him here like this.
Oh, can I have the looking glass at least?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, great. I'll go tell him what you're doing, and we'll start moving. You can catch up, okay?
I will stop and make one perception roll to make sure nothing's watching me or about to jump on me, Tony.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will do my best to give some kind of shallow grave / burial rites to this yokel.
All right. So you give your burial rites to them. We'll give you the inspiration for being nice and putting somebody to rest.
I'll take that.
So you've got the journal, and obviously, excuse me, all right. Shifty, now you're a new character. To remember your new character's name.
Yeah, I dash back to the group and say we should get moving, and he'll catch up to us. He's burying the dead. But that guy got slashed up. He got cut up. He crossed the wrong fella, or maybe he got hit by bandits. We don't want to be here. I think this is like an ambush place, maybe.
I look to Yuri and I say he's burying the dead. Like, who did? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, let him do his thing.
But it's so weird though. I mean, just a little bit of acid and something melt the body away.
We're in the middle of the trail. There are bandits on the trail sometimes. We really want to make sure we are not caught in their crosshairs, because he had a lot of cuts on him and a lot of arrows, and I don't think my armor can hold all that.
Shifty, remember, we're fine. Even if we come across bandits, I'm pretty sure we can handle ourselves with or without people, and we can pretty much, I appreciate the help for both of you guys, but pretty sure we can handle some bandits. I don't think that's trouble.
No, I'm looking out for all of us.
You are a nervous little thing, aren't you? Are you just naturally nervous, or you know?
I cut my hair so hey, I like to be alive. It takes a lot to be alive when you're in my kind of business, because some people do get angry at you. So you want to make sure that you are recognized all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it's either kill or be killed out here, just like nature.
Or sneak away after you take their shit.
That's funny you say that. Yeah, that's not how I roll.
No, I'm just gonna kill them and take their shit. Why sneak away?
All right, it's just more fun that way.
All right, we should just. I'm gonna start going at a small little trot and start moving ahead on the trail, not galloping, obviously, to leave him behind, but a small little trot, like I told him I would. Now be really quiet, Sky. No talking, Sky. He talks to his Shetland.
These two are quite interesting.
I'm telling you, they just.
Tony, as I'm walking back, I'm curious about this journal. I will pause for a perception roll to make sure I don't get ambushed, but then I'll be
come on, man.
That journal.
You're so untrusting. Come on. Not get ambushed.
You're our DM. We're supposed to not trust you.
All right. So you open up the journal. The locket that's wrapped around it contains a roughly drawn picture of a female elf and a young elven child. It looks, but inside the journal, it's written in Elvish. So obviously, do you know Elvish?
Oh, you're muted.
I'm not muted. Hello? Am I muted?
Bailey's.
Oh.
No, Eric is muted.
No, I'm actually talking to my daughter, so you're good. Keep going.
Oh, no
Do
problem.
you know Elvish, Bill?
So, Tony, can you please recap again what I read?
You didn't. It's written in Elvish, but we'll say that you have a loose understanding of Elvish, right now. So, what it basically describes is the events of this. His name is Kelran Elder Seeker, and his clan, the Elder Seeker clan, had been. They were heading out of the last of the Cormanthian woods when his tribe was attacked of elves, and it was killed in a total slaughter by these marauders. And at the time, his wife and his daughter were both killed by the marauders. What they were there for, he later found out, as he describes over, the course of his journey to find these marauders, is they were there basically just to steal the wealth and some of the treasure that his tribe had amassed as elves over generations and generations. Some of their magical items, obviously their money. Although they weren't, the type of tribe to show off their wealth, they had again accrued some very valuable items in their times and of their exploration of the last of the ruins of Mithranor. So he followed them, and there's a map and of course in a description of what he found out the tower looks like. And he gives a very good description, enough that you're able to ascertain what it would look like, and it would look like this if you saw it. And he describes how he's going to go and attack or try to sneak into the tower, or if he had to fight his way in to take revenge on these people and save the last of his tribe, if there's any left that are in there before they're sold into slavery. Because apparently these marauders make it a habit of attacking the weaker elves that they could find and then enslaving them and sending them up to the Moonsea area and Zental Keep.
How far away is this, according to the map?
I'd say you're about from where he came, about a day away now at this point, overland travel, not through the roads.
All right. I'll walk up to the wagon. I will hand it to our half-elf. Read
You have
this.
to run and jump on it. It's moving.
That's fine.
Oh,
Take a look, Tempest.
I'll look at it, I'll read it, and I guess everything you just said is what I read, right? Tony?
Yes, exactly. Everything I said is same thing that Eric was told.
Okay. What are we supposed to do with this?
Well, elven slaves. I got some problems about anybody.
I just want you to know, we're not heroes, okay? We don't go around saving everybody. But I'll give you the benefit of the doubt on this one.
Likely there'll be treasure. Likely that clergy will be asking for some payment to restore Cutter and your other friend. Might be a way to get that treasure.
You say treasure? I think, treasure?
Yeah.
What kind of treasure?
Okay. And I look to you, Uri, and you want to do this?
I mean, why not? It'll give us a chance to plunder and take some treasure. If it's not too much trouble.
Did you say, but where did you say that was? Blue?
Mithranor.
No. It's not in Mithranor. They got the elven tribe through their years. That was just the background of how they got their money and everything, letting you know that some of the items would be very nice because their years of living near Mithranor, the last of the ruins, they had gone in there from time to time and gotten stuff, and that's why the marauders attacked them. So no, you're not going to Mithranor.
What he said.
Well, I don't know anything about that place. Which direction is it? Are we going the right way?
It's about a day away.
The same direction?
Day away, does it matter?
Yeah, we have a wagon.
I mean, it'll be a day for us to be farther away from our actual destination, which is, 2 weeks?
I'll reiterate a little bit of logic. We're going to go. If we're lucky, we're going to meet a priest that can bring your friends back. The priest is going to say, what are you going to do for me? We're going to say, We'll say thank you. They'll say, no, you got to give some money to the church. We'll say we don't have any. Now we can have some.
Yeah, he does have a point.
Understandable. He does make a valuable point. Fortunately, he does actually make a valuable point. We don't have any money.
Is this what they did at your church, Bill?
What do you mean?
You know, they asked for money in order to perform miracles, let's say.
Well, yeah, because you see, you're asking a favor of your god, particularly powerful spells like that. It is a source of income. Now, if we were part of the church already, I seriously doubt we'll be part of that church. Maybe a bit of a favor, might be a quest. Well, look, I'll be honest, in addition to a little bit of logic, there's obviously some mean, bad people in there. And it will bring me some great pleasure to tear them apart.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess we're all... I guess we're going then. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna hand the reins over to Yuri, and I'm gonna continue to read the journal and see if anything else, to see if I can learn anything else about this
I take over the reins, but eventually I do want to have a private conversation with Tempest, but I will find the moment for that.
Yeah, it's not really kind of crowded right now.
Go ahead, Tony.
All right, so you're traveling now, Tempest. As you're reading, you actually do get some more information. Because obviously, the first pages were the meat of it. But as you turn and further read into the journal, it starts to be on personal information, how depressed he is for losing his family, how he's lost his wife and his child now, and he was already as old as he was even for an elf, it was getting near the end. But at this point, he's ready to just give it all. You can tell that he was beginning to go a little bit mad with grief from what you read. He's ready to do or die. He doesn't care. And from his description, he begins to describe a little bit of the Marauder Tower, how this tower has traps, how her brother and sister are in charge of it. They're known as these twins. Like, hold on a second. All right. But so they're known as but he describes the tower, and they're known as the Wallaki twins. They're both dragonborns of red dragon descent. One's known to be like a great powerful fighter, and the other one, the sister, is known to be a powerful mage. And between the two of them, they've pretty much have taken over the Marauder gang and are ruling it from this tower. But he says he's heard rumors that there's insane traps in there, that if anybody were to dare, being that they're thieves themselves, they don't trust anybody, so their traps are extremely devious. Hello? Oh, thought I
Okay.
Good thing we have a robe.
Well, I can tell you what we're gonna get into. The sister is a mage. The brother is a fighter. I'm sure you two can handle the brother. I can most likely take on the sister. Man, I wish Lucius was here.
I want to agree with you, because I miss their antics very much so, because these two are interesting.
Very interesting. It's a bunch of traps, so you should be able to do that, right? Right, Shifty? You deal with that?
Maybe we should drop these off somewhere and not take them with us to every dangerous spot. You think we should maybe find a way to somewhere we could store them and for safekeeping?
We can leave the cleric with them for now. He'll protect them.
Yeah. I guess we'll just finish the rest of the trip on foot then. Leave the cart with Cree. So.
I will leave Kree with an extra dagger, just in case. Because I know he's a cleric, but I'm also like, yeah, never
Cree,
leave a cleric alone without weapons.
he said, thank you. Cree.
Creed, do you need any extra rations or anything?
The DM will play the Cree tonight. Cree is still praying, so he just kind of nods like he's praying to the powers silently. He's taken a vow of silence for the next day, for this session.
You call me.
I'm gonna give him 2 of my rations. I think that'll be enough for today, right?
He thanks you, and well, you only need 1 ration per day. One set of rations, like one day of supply. So when you buy rations, you buy them in a day's supply at a time. If you remember when I sold them to you, I sold you all a week's worth of rations, if I'm not mistaken. And so far, you've used like I'd say it was like 2 days. It's about 2 days. So if once you camp tonight on your way there, that'd be another day. You still have 4 days worth of rations left. Because before you got the rations, you were hunting and almost starting to starve.
Oh wait, was that for each of us, or was that I forgot who bought them? I think Bill. Did you buy them?
Yep.
Yeah,
We all
everybody
did.
got rations. Everybody, I remember that. Everybody got their rations because y'all divided them out after you got them.
Okay, so okay.
So just remember, each time you rest at night, when we rest, subtract a rations, a ration pack.
Okay.
All right.
No.
So y'all are on the road, traveling towards this the Marauder Tower, as basically this elf Keldrin has named it. So you're on your way there. Again, the weather, due to the extreme weather, you don't see that many people. There's like one farmer that comes by that seems to be covered up, freezing cold. He doesn't even look at you. He's keeping his head down with his blanket wrapped around him, just plodding on with his horse. God knows where he's going, but he's like the only person you see. Other than that, the snow is pretty pristine at this point. You've now gotten a little bit tired because you're tiring more quickly traveling through the snow, even though you're warm. Just having to step over the snow, because let's see how much snow has fallen at this point for the day. It was 1d8 inches, or is it 1d6? It doesn't matter. 1d8.
By the way, you guys, we're sponsored by the Weather Channel.
So, all right, damn it, give me a break. Just trying to give you immersion.
It's always sunny in Faerun.
Jesus. DM tries to give you immersion. He gets attacked. What I want. God.
We love you,
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah, you better. You better. All right, so it's 8 inches of snow have fallen. So yeah, it's kind of hard to trudge through. You basically it's nighttime is approaching right now. You've traveled for your 8 hours. What do you want to do? You want to try to keep going and face maybe a level of exhaustion, or do you want to camp? What's up?
No, I guess we're gonna camp.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
And we'll
All
take
right.
alternating shifts. Keep and watch.
All right. So you guys go.
Well, Tony, one of our viewers did point out that it looks like a sunny day, and look how sunny it is. So
Yes, I know. I know. Pay no
even the
attention
viewers are
to.
attacking you.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. My magic, my illusionary magic, isn't perfect. I'm only level 5.
What
I'm
kind
still
of rinky-dink
leveling
operation
up
is
my
this?
illusions. But yeah, so and there's also no snow on the ground. See, I should have added digital snow. So you're resting now. It's nighttime, obviously. You don't hear any type of animals as it's so cold. What do you want to do?
I guess Yuri. Well, I don't want to speak for her, but I'll take a watch.
Okay.
And if Yuri wants to join, I know you said you want to talk to me.
I do. I will join watch with Tim.
I guess we'll take
I'll
first
double up
watch.
with, and I'll double up with Shifty.
Okay. And before we get into the night, let's go ahead and do our giveaway here.
Let's do it.
Let's
All right, here it comes.
So can I give the word, Tony?
The word is given. Do it, baby.
All right. So the word you guys need to type into chat to get a $50 Dwarven Forge gift certificate.
Hold on. I gotta be at the computer to type the word.
All right.
Okay.
And
what's the word?
It's all one word. All one word. Weather Channel.
Oh, come on, man. That's messed up.
Gotta have fun.
I really want to see this now.
Gotta have fun.
Alright.
Weather Channel.
All right.
Weather Channel is one word.
That's
Weather
WEATHER. Weather Channel.
Yeah.
Go for it, guys.
WEATHERCHANNEL. Weather Channel.
Yes.
All one
That
word.
is a,
It's also a bit of a spelling bee for those of you guys that spell weather the different ways. Or channel is Chanel.
wait. Okay.
Wait, Paul just said the spare. No, Paul, that is not a prize. Oh no, he's talking to Amy. Or Amy. Okay, I thought you'd say the spare wildlands. Like,
Yeah,
oh, no.
Weather Channel, one word. Yeah, Weather Channel, one word. No, not History Channel.
Was that Amy? Because it sounded like something Amy would write.
DM is gonna be right back. Eric, tell them the excited news about what we're gonna be doing.
All right, yes.
Oh, are we taking a break? Oh.
Yeah,
No, I'm taking my armor off. It's nighttime.
take a break,
Yeah.
like 3-minute break while Eric just tells the exciting news.
Yeah. So, almost assuredly it's starting in April, but assuredly either way, Nerd Botchery is going to be streaming one of our 2 campaigns on Gen Con TV on Twitch, which, as most of you probably know, Gen Con is, I believe, the biggest Dungeons and Dragons / RPG convention in the United States, I guess the world. And Gen Con TV is the channel for that. And so we're going to be hosting a show exclusively on that channel. In addition to one here, the Monday one's going to stay. And we're going to have, everybody's going to be cosplayed. We're going to have just our very best A game. It'll be every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. Pacific time. So you can do the math for whatever your time zone is. And we'll have more and detailed information as it comes closer. But yeah, we're really excited about the affiliation with them. And yeah, so that's happening. James, hey James, how's it going, buddy? Not too late. If you guys want to get your $50 gift certificate for Dwarven Forge, type in all one word Weather Channel. That's WEATHERCHANNEL. Right. It's like when you say it in your head, it's hard to say it. But yeah, and so look forward to that. And that should be a really fun show, and it should open up more stuff for us. Additionally, a week this Saturday, we're going to be on GaryCon TV. We being Tony and I, we are playing with Luke Gygax and Stefan Pokorny, Aaron Carlton, Peter Atkinson, and Thor. I should know his last name. He's a celebrity in the D&D world, but I'm at a loss. And that's going to be on GaryCon next Saturday. So look out for that. We will be posting that on our Facebook channels. We'll be posting that in various social media. So if you are following us, you'll definitely know that that's coming.
I'm really excited about Gen Con. That's crazy, man. Gen Con, that's big. That's pretty cool. I'm happy. I'm excited, a little bit nervous, but also excited. Because I want to make sure I do a good, very, very, very good job for these guys. But I know we can do it. We've already been doing it, so just gonna rock on and go to Gen Con here. All right, so how many more people? Never gonna do the giveaway here.
Well, we currently have 15 people watching. So we've announced a few times last time, you guys, Weather Channel, all one word. And we're about to do our gift certificate giveaway. Tony, go for it.
Yep. Just gonna give people another minute here while everybody else is away anyway.
So okay, yeah. So James at Tabletop Misfits want to know if you're going to be at Gen Con. Or did you mean Gary Con, James? Because Gen Con's not for a while.
I will not be at GaryCon, but Eric will.
Yeah, because he put Gen Con. So probably some confusion because so Gen Con TV, we're going to be on exclusively online gaming, right? So we'll be doing basically this show, but one show that's exclusively on the Gen Con TV channel. And then GaryCon, which is towards the end of March, I'll be there and Josh will be there. And I'm running a game on Saturday and Sunday. And I'm actually also on Saturday evening, I'll be playing a live game again with Luke Gygax and Stefan and some other celebrities. That
Into the
will also
void,
be
baby.
streamed. Yeah, yeah. So we have lots of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah, but I think the big thing for us though is definitely Gen Con is awesome. That's everything is great. The Gen Con is going to really hopefully, you know, just keep us rolling and because you know I'm starting to add animation into our streams. Calm down. Yeah. My animation skills I just started, but I have started. If you've been paying attention to like my posts and everything, I actually posted a picture where I did a river, where I took one of the pictures that I have and I made the river actually move, so you can actually watch the river flowing in an actual picture. It was actually pretty cool. People seem to like it, and I've taken that and I've actually put some animation into tonight's game onto one of the things. So we'll see that in a little while
So
when they
I
get
think
to
we're ready,
their
buddy.
destination.
I
Is
think we're
everybody
ready
here?
to. Well, they'll be here shortly, so we should probably give you
All
the
right.
giveaway.
Yep, let's do the giveaway. Let me go over there and hit the button.
I was gonna say if anyone wants to get resin, like a resin starter kit, they have like starter kits at Walmart for like $30.
There's only 6 people in it, so there's a very good chance someone's gonna
There
get
you
it.
go. There you go. Cool.
And it goes to GM Wraith.
GM Wraith.
Yep.
All right, congratulations, GM Wraith.
Congrats, man.
Yeah, congrats to you, my friend.
Yay!
Congratulations.
No.
Just go ahead and send me a GM Wraith. Just go ahead and send me an email. Well, not email, a PM message here on Twitch with your email address, and we'll get that out to you.
Cool, cool. So Josh, are you here? Because sometimes he's here, but he's got his camera off.
Mute it, boo.
Yeah, I
Mute
need
it.
some snow. Amy is saying that I need snow. Yes, Amy, I know. Why don't you paint me some Dread Hollow and stuff with snow on it? Yes. Some
She was saying earlier that she
stone.
loves
Yes. She knows she can paint like some awesome stuff. It's, you know, she got like the autumn paint job, which is Josh is here, so we're gonna get rolling. I had to drop it because we got to move. But yeah, I mean, I compliment Amy all the time on her painting. She knows how jealous. I call her painting ice cream because that's how it makes me feel when I see it. I just always want more. So now you guys have rested up. I'd say is you had both your shifts. The night pretty much went, you know, with nothing really going on. You heard a few owls hooting that were flying around, hunting the few mice that might be out trying to get a little snack in the snow. But other than that, the night was pretty uneventful, and you are back to morning time, and you are now on the road again. So I would say after about an hour of traveling, well, do you want to do anything? First of all, you woken up. You woken up. I mean, stop right there.
Yuri said she wanted to talk to me, so
Okay.
that was before the night was over.
Oh, I'm sorry. Rewind time. What? Back. Okay, so Yuri's talking to you before the uneventful night. Go ahead.
Yeah. Very surprised where you found these two.
I didn't find them. They just showed up on the road. I was crying. uh, am wallowing in my despair, and like the blue one, he was just standing up, and I get like really close to her because I know we have tents, and the tents are like, and like, girl, I don't like, he was just standing there on the road. It was freezing out here, and he was just like, it was like a I don't know, like I thought it was supposed to be hot in hell or something like that, you know?
I mean, yes, but most of the time, I mean, demons like that can stand really any temperature. So I mean,
But it was cold. I mean, like really
I
cold.
I believe you, and I know it's cold right now. I clearly I know that, but I'm like, not surprised by that. Mostly surprised by I don't think he realizes what kind of people we are.
No, I think he does. After that display and at the general store, I think he knows who we are. So, but it was like I was gonna just just mind my business and keep walking, and then he like read my thoughts and started talking about cutters. So I had to stop, and I turned around, and I'm like, okay, who are you? And that's when he started to explain um, everything about Cutter and his clan, and I'm just like, hey, I wanted to downright just kill him, but you know me, I just have a temper sometimes.
I
So
thought,
I heard him out. I listened to what he had to say, and I don't even get me started on the other one.
the other one's just kind of annoying. I gotta admit that. Sorry, the other one's kind of annoying. Like he needs something. Like he needs something to just get him to relax.
Yeah, he does. He makes a spectacle of himself. But it's I'm not gonna lie, it's highly refreshing. I mean, ever since Jimmy left, it's I guess we just need another little short buddy who's gonna uh make us. Well, no, I can't even say that. I can't even say that. No, he's just hella.
I'm censoring what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, he needs something.
Yeah, yeah. He's just he's and he was in the road too. I'm like, okay, what's up with people just standing in the middle of the road and below freezing temperatures? I don't understand.
People are weird. Like I
They
said,
are.
if they're not regular people, then obviously they're either adventurers or
Like,
they're just freaks. And like people might say that about us, but truth be told, I could care less about what people think.
obviously, obviously we don't.
People are
But
weird.
I don't know something. I don't know what stopped me. Usually I'll just like, if somebody disrespects me, I'll usually just you know.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting you to come back with more body, like dead body. To be
I
fair,
know.
because I know the temper, and I know your hubby's a little frozen.
Yeah, I'm just. I don't know, but Bale, the tiefling, I don't know. He has a way with words, obviously, because he stopped me from killing someone that disrespected me. Uh, I don't know. Something about him.
Well, I'll certainly keep it handy. But if he knows any better, he knows not to piss either of us off. 'Cause
That's true.
there ain't no stopping me.
But the small one, we could use him as like kind of like a decoy or some shit.
You
We'll
want to
send
use
him
him
in.
as
To,
a distraction?
of course. I mean, he's a big enough. Like I said, he's a big enough spectacle to be one.
True, that's true.
I mean, we can totally use these two to our advantage.
Yeah, I have a couple of ideas.
Hmm. I want to see what happens when Cutter comes back.
I have a feeling Cutter's just gonna kill him.
I feel the same way.
That's why my words were very careful earlier and said,
That's why I
can't
asked him.
guarantee his reaction.
Yeah, that's why I asked him if he had someone that was gonna follow him, or someone that he cared about. Because Cutter is not gonna care. Cutter just he
No.
just does. He doesn't care about. He doesn't stop to think. He just does things.
The only reason he stops is because of you.
Well, partly because of me, but and partly because he knows what happens to like he knows what happened, and
I kind of expected as much. He's not exactly normal.
he's not normal. Obviously, he has something going on with him. He's not entirely good, but not entirely evil as well. So
Well, most paladins aren't exactly. Most paladins have a certain thing about them. But
yeah, but what about Shifty though? What does he have about him? What?
I think he's just a weird thief. To be very honest, I think he's just a weird thief who just needs. I can't keep a straight face. I'm trying to keep a straight face.
He's
He,
just
he's weird. He's a thief that needs a little bit of life. I don't know.
I think we need to. You know what? I really like this idea. I think we need to expose him to the more evil side of nature. He thinks he's bad, but I don't think he really truly knows what bad is.
I don't think he does either, but I'm pretty sure that we can easily turn him against the other one anyway.
Is that what we're gonna turn them against each other?
I
Oh,
mean, not. The spectacle would just be that much more fun.
I
They turn
mean,
them against each other. It's just a fun fight to watch.
I actually like that idea. I mean, Belle would downright destroy him, but we don't know. Shifty could be like some kind of, really fast thief or whatever, and get out and stab him or something. We don't know.
That's true, but also keep in mind the other one's a paladin.
That's true. I've seen you smite things, so if he's anything like you, I know for a fact Shifty does not have a chance.
If Shifty doesn't know how to use his abilities,
I don't know. No, he was really, and like we're just like going back and forth for like the whole night about who
pretty
would win
much.
in a fight between Belle and Shifty.
Well, basically, just two. It's just really funny how we're doing this right now.
We're just like if they're not, I don't know if they're asleep or not, but if they are, we're just like whispering. But like how when two ladies get together like in the TV shows and they're just like whispering, but they're looking at you. That's what we're doing. We're literally just looking at the two of them and we're whispering.
You're side eyeing. You're side eyeing.
Yeah. We're like
You're like this. You're like look. You're like.
Yeah.
Someone in chat called you the Team Mean Girls.
No, because like not mean girls, capable women.
Okay, well, of course. Like I don't know. I kind of like that plan though. But yeah. So like I know we're just gonna talk about this for the rest of the night. So we're gonna we gotta do this. Okay, that sounds like the best idea I've ever heard.
I don't think I would have known any better than to just try to turn them against them. I mean, they don't realize what kind of people we are.
No,
But
I'm telling you, something about Bill. Something I wouldn't underestimate him though.
the blue one I don't underestimate. The short one I do.
Yeah, I can't object to that. So, but we never know. He might. I guess you never count out the underdog or something like that, right? That's what they say.
He might surprise us, he may not, but we'll certainly find out now, won't we?
Yeah, definitely at this when we go to the fortress. So
And
and
our conversation for the
Yeah,
night.
that's the end of
Basically
the
just went
conversation.
throughout
So
the night.
now, yeah.
Of
So
just,
now,
just talking about them. Just that's basically what the entire conversation is.
All
so
right.
next day.
So yeah, I would say after you guys are discussing that, and of course during you have to the guard changes, but again, there is no random battles for tonight or anything like that. I pre-rolled, so you don't have to worry about that. You're good to go. And now the next day has opened up, and what do y'all want to do? It's morning time at this point. You're waking up.
We're headed towards the location we think that we'll find these mercenaries and the Dragonborn.
All right.
No
Well,
breakfast.
Yeah, before anybody's awake, I'm already eating.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean,
Nah, I'm just joking. Yeah, we're like I'm eating my rations, and I guess we're discussing what we want the plan. I
we'll
guess
just stop by. Yeah, we'll just stop by a Starbucks on the way.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Good morning. Good morning. It's pretty nippy out here, but welcome to the first breakfast. It's an exciting
First?
trip over to you today.
yeah,
First breakfast. How many
And he's
breakfasts?
eating some like shrooms and little things that somehow he must have like had stashed away that he cooked
I'm
up.
not gonna be high on those later, right?
Those are not the fun kind of shrooms, are they? Because we had a friend who did that, and it was awesome. Are you gonna be high for the rest of the day?
No,
Like-
I don't try my merchandise.
Oh, yeah. Well then. Anyway, I guess. How do we want to go about this? They're gonna have traps, but I guess we can try to sneak in.
Well, as we get closer, I'll be using my survival to see if we can find any tracks, whether it be patrolling guards or tracks of people heading towards the location, etc.
go ahead and roll survival for me.
You ready?
Tell me what you got.
Okay, and then whatever I get, I'll be using my talisman again. Okay, so survival.
Of course, you also have that map though that was inside the journal. Be aware of that.
Yeah, we're using the map too. Only a 12, but
Okay.
but we are using the map so far as.
I'd
going
say
over there.
the map gives you also a bonus because knowing which way to go. Obviously, you're not going to be looking over there for tracks because you know to go, east to the direction. So you're more angled. So I'd give you like a +2 bonus, I would say, on survival checks when you're looking for tracks for tracking. So you got a 14. You begin to notice because it stopped snowing. So you notice tracks that were probably made right at the end of the snow that was falling from yesterday. They seem to be a little bit starting to melt, but you do see some tracks that are heading to the east, the direction that the map is saying to go.
I kneel down that way. We're going to want to approach more carefully.
You hear that, Sky? Gotta trot carefully, okay? Be quiet.
As
Oh, go ahead, Tony. I broke whatever dialogue you're about to say. Go for it, bro.
Well, I was just going to say, because you guys are approaching, you're on the road, and you follow these tracks, like you're saying, be careful, and you're going careful. So in the distance, this is what you see as you come closer to it here. You see across a small river, you can see the tower, all of you. Now, luckily, like I said, you just see his tower, and it's a 3-foot structure. Let me see, that was supposed to be the front approach right there. Whoopsie. Well, it's a 3-foot structure that you can see that's going up there. Like you saw before. Let me put the other one actually back for you. Let me look a little bit better. And that's what you could see. What do you want to do? Because again, you see a small river in front of you. You're across from the river, and you also see there's a boat, a small boat in front of you. Let me put that up for you. All right.
Is there any way around the river? Does it look very deep? I'm on a pony.
You could maybe go down the river and see what you see and check, but this is all you see right now.
Oh,
And
this is
this is
awesome.
that's our first animation, y'all, for the stream.
Look at
That's really
that.
cool. I love it.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I made
Oh,
the
we just
river.
lost it.
Oh no!
Come back.
I forgot to loop it.
Oh
let
no.
let me go. Okay.
It was good while it lasted,
let-
y'all.
Yeah, I could go
Right.
loop it. Like I forgot to loop it. But
And
yeah.
then there was a waterfall and we all died. Basically, is what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
No, we're not doing that again. We can't do that. Hell no. We've already been through that.
You know there had to be a hiccup for our first special, our second special effect.
You know there had
to be. you know it won't gonna go off with just no hitch there. So let me
So-
let me transition to back there, and y'all can arc you. But yeah, there's a boat in front of you that you see, a small boat, and everything else that you can see there.
So what do we do? Do we get their attention? Do we sneak in? I'm very confused. Oh, we haven't made a plan at all.
I mean, do we see people in the distance? Is the question.
I mean, Belle, didn't you saw foot tracks, right?
Yep.
Footprints.
Yep. I did. Well, I certainly wouldn't suggest a frontal assault, seeing as we're not a siege army, and that's a very defensible tower. I say we go back down the river and come back up along the mountainside.
I think that might be a good idea myself. Yeah. We should not go in the front way. There's always some way in the back. There's always some way for somebody to get back out, quietly. Otherwise, that's just bad. That's just bad building.
And if that doesn't work, do we have a plan B?
So
I mean, why don't we have Shifty here cause a distraction?
Cause a distraction.
I don't think he's good. I don't know if he's up for that. You know?
Like, what do you want me to do? Like, say hello and try to run away from him with my little half table?
I think he's.
No, whoa,
I think
whoa.
he's more.
How do you guys know? What have you done to see if there's people there? You're saying that what are you doing?
No, we're just making a
We're
plan.
thinking, like, 'cause we
Yeah.
think
Okay,
somebody is
okay.
somebody there.
Yeah, we're just making a plan right now. We're just exploring all the.
You're just
How about somebody else does a distraction while I sneak in behind?
I can
So,
do a distraction.
We do have a suggestion, which is dress in drag and do the hula, which is funny.
I'm like reading Amy's comments as I'm
Yeah.
like reading all of
And
this.
I do have disguise as well, so
Oh man, I wish I had a mustache right now. Oh man, that would be awesome.
so Tony, I think you guys let me know if you disagree. I say we get in that boat, we go back down river, and then cross at a distance from this location, and then come up on the land. By the way, Bale, I do have invisibility, so if we get close enough, I could touch our little chatty friend Shifty, and he could try and make his way there invisibly, maybe climb up the wall and see what's going on.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Yeah, I'm pretty sneaky myself. I'm just gonna ride Sky here down the river with you while you're on the boat. Boats are great, but I don't want my, Sky's kind of special to me, so I need to find a safe place to keep her while we go look at this keep and see what kind of things we can get. We had to have her so we can carry the stuff back.
okay. So y'all are. Go ahead, Yuri.
I was also going to say we can also just have one of the fighters get disguised to go in anyway. That is actually a very good point. Have one of the fighters go in and have one of the fighters
Go in and knock
and
and say hi. I have you heard about my god? I mean, are you just gonna go proselytize to him or something? What if they're bugbears?
That's true.
I mean,
The best plan, the best course of action, I have to agree with Belle, is to go further down and come back around. That way we're hitting them from behind. But if that does go wrong, we need a plan B. So somebody has to be a distraction. Now they're taking L's as prisoners. So I'm pretty sure I'm the only elf or half elf here. Elf kind. And I can disguise myself. I can look weaker or something like that, and we'll workshop it. We'll workshop it, and they'll take me in, and hopefully we can try to find a way to, sneak in. Maybe Shifty could sneak in invisible as I'm going in, and that way he can find a way in for you guys.
I'm gonna try to keep Sky here somewhere safe where we need to get an escape. I can get back on, or we can, dally up. Mm-hmm.
But that's only plan B. I would rather sneak in. If you want to, why didn't you just leave your horse with Cree? It's not like he was going to eat it.
I don't want nobody coming to try to get it.
Okay. Yeah, that's your choice.
I'm gonna. Sky, you behave, and I'm gonna go a little bit away from the river, maybe. So that and maybe not where if there's like an actual dock there or whatever. Did it look like there was a dock there, Tony?
From where y'all were before, with the boat, before you got on the boat, there was like a small kind of like, it wasn't really so much as a dock, it was like a sandy area where the boat had been pushed up onto a lot.
I think my guy is going to go a little bit further away from the dock and go in more a little bit inwards towards the woods and tie up Sky, my little Shetland.
Belle, you can disguise yourself as well, right?
Can. Sounds like part of a plan B.
Yeah, we can disguise ourselves together, and that way Yuri is the only one that has to sneak in. So
it sounds like a great idea. The paladin is sneaking.
Well, by that time, I'm pretty sure it's gonna, the boom magic is gonna happen, and we're gonna be, casting spells and taking names. Okay.
I'm just saying.
I think first things first is we send our invisible chatty Cathy over to the tower and see if he can find anything without raising alarms. Come back, tell us what's going on.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, may I, Shifty, may I? And I'm gonna say, you're worried about too many things right now. Let's worry about one thing at a time. And I'm gonna say you got this, and I'm gonna give him bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Man, I'm getting better with this. Go ahead,
Now,
do your thing.
I have a bardic inspiration then, and
I turn him invisible, Tony, and we'll watch from about
okay,
I don't know, probably 100 feet away. We're gonna do this at night, by the way.
100 feet away?
I
can cast message with him.
There you go.
I would say
this at night.
Now remember, some time had passed. So you're gonna wait till nighttime then?
Yes.
Okay.
Can
so
he see at night?
All right. So obviously, then you wait to cast
goggles.
those. You wait to cast those spells and everything else as well. I assume.
Yes.
So
What do we
because
observe?
it took you a little while to get down the river. You left the horse behind, and I'd say it took you about 45 minutes down the river to find a suitable place where you could actually dock the boat, because so much of the area was overgrown with rocks and everything else that you couldn't get the boat close to shore. It's just too deep to even get out. Without, obviously you'd have to take off your armor, and you wouldn't be able to get off the boat. So you had to go a little bit down. So about 45 minutes have passed, and then you traveled back up overland. And go ahead, Shifty, and give me your stealth roll, please.
My stealth. Oh, I have a quick question though. If we were waiting all day, what did we observe from the building? Like, if we observe any movement or any lights
Well,
coming
you were
on?
you were out of sight of the building once you went down river with the boat.
Oh, okay.
So
I
you
thought we were
left
kind of going behind it.
Yeah, because you were trying to get to a place. You obviously, I was assuming by what your intentions were listening to your plan, you weren't trying to do a frontal assault where you just knocked on the door. You're trying to do some reconnaissance. So you got in the boat, you went down, you found a place to park the boat, and then you went back up on the other side of the shore. So now you're on the same side as the Marauder Tower, where the brother and sister live, the Dragonborn. So what was your stealth roll, bud?
Funny thing, I rolled a nat 1, but that's an 11 for me.
Ooh,
You
okay.
are invisible, so you will have advantage.
Oh, I guess I need to roll that again. Huh?
And then you also get inspiration.
Yeah, so you should be rolling. You should feel pretty stealthy by the time this is over with all
All
your
right,
bonuses.
17. I'll use that Barbaric Inspiration for something else.
All right. So
Dude, use it. Use it now.
do
You don't want them to catch you.
it. Do it now. Yeah, it's here. Use the bardic inspiration now.
I think
That
How long
being,
does
that being
that
said, you
last?
could ignore me. That being said, you can't ignore me.
I'm invisible.
highly suggesting it.
How long
I'm
does
gonna-
that situation last anyway?
10 minutes.
So you feel pretty stealthy. Okay. Let's see what I would roll. Let me see something here.
I'm gonna constantly be casting message to Shifty.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right. I have a reroll because I have a lucky straight.
Does he have to be within eyesight?
But that's not.
Message. I believe I have to know the target.
Okay, well, as long as you have to know
It has to
it's
be.
fine.
It has to be. It's 120 feet. It says you point your. I'll just put it in the chat for you.
I got a 22 in my stealth actually because as my lucky feat as a bard, I get to reroll any ones on those ability checks or saving throws or attacks.
Well, heck yeah.
So I got a 22.
Hey, Tony,
Yes.
we're going to be able to infiltrate, storm, and rescue the slaves and get all the treasure in 8 minutes?
We might. No,
Or maybe it'll be next week.
probably next week. But I want to show you what you see on your patrol over there. So I'm gonna roll with these guards. They get now. The reason I'm rolling perception here is because they are actively looking. So it's not passive. I mean, they are on patrol. Some of these guards. So what you actually see from the side, because you approach from the west. So you see this right here. You see there's two guards. They look heavily armed or decently armed, shield and sword and everything else, and a spear. And they look like they're patrolling back and forth by the lower edge of the tower. Shifty, you're able also to see. Let me roll something quick too here. See how interesting, because I get a +2 on this roll. All right, so I did not detect you. You're fine. You are not detected. So again, Shifty, you're able to get a really good look. And you actually over here, give me a perception, Shifty, real quick. Let's see what you get. Oh, all right. What did you get? Excuse me. All right, so you can just overhear a conversation where the guard is talking about, he's like, hey, keep your eye out. Something's going on. The boat was missing, and we found a horse. So keep your senses keen. It looks like we might have some thieves in the area. If anybody think they're getting our goods, we'll run them through. All right, I'll be keeping my eye out then, sir. All right, keep patrolling back and forth. Let me know if you see anything. And that's all you hear. And again, you see the lower, you're able to ascertain by looking at the building that the lower area the lower floor of the building is pretty much surrounded by these huge hedges, like thorny hedges. And then above that, you see like arrow slits, the very thin slit windows. Like we're talking maybe a few inches across. That's basically what the whole tower consists of now that you're much closer. And again, you can see those guards. So that is really all you're able to get from them. And it's still nighttime and everything here now, Shifty. And I guess we will just end it where you've seen the guards. And now the assault on the tower will be all next episode. How will they get in the tower? Will they sneak? Will they kill? Will they try to sneak and kill? I don't know. We'll find out next week. Come and join us. And this Saturday, what is it, Eric? The 26th. That's right. We're playing in that game for GaryCon. So make sure you tune in. Yep. Yeah, come on, join us, and we'll. Yep. Other than that, I guess I'll give you all one shot left here. We'll give you a final shot, showing the map. We'll start off with a battle. Ooh, that will be our battle map for the next episode, y'all. That's gonna be that, and a nice. Also, we have a cool close-in first-person cam. So
I love those ice towers.
Ooh, it's gonna be good.
So Tony, would he have told me what was going on, what he heard? Because I was casting a message to him.
Well, we'll find out next episode.
I think you have to send a message first, and then I can respond.
Yeah, I would have did it before you left.
But we will find that out next episode, Tempest. I'm sure he did, obviously, but we'll go over that on the next one. So
he's going to freak when he his horse. Oh yeah, his horse is gone. Dead.
Yeah, no more. You left your horse right there by the docks for a boat that you stole.
I did not leave. Oh no! I said I did not leave it by the dock. I rode it along the river a little bit and then into the woods.
I heard left by dock. I mean, if this maybe I'm wrong.
That's what I specifically said. I did not want to leave it by the dock because obviously it would be discovered if it was by the docks.
Oh, I thought I heard by the docks.
So maybe you should re-roll that if they got my bullshit.
Yeah, I'll think about it. Maybe they found it in the woods. But
I mean, they were patrolling.
But this will be good to see what Shifty does for revenge if they took an 80s.
Yeah, I got to see this now.
You're not helping.
Thank you for
I don't know what you want me to do.
We gotta get
I want
here.
to see it.
We will see y'all later. Make sure it's already getting crazy right now. You already see what's going to happen. So make sure you tune in next Monday to see how this all pans out, and also for another Dwarven Forge giveaway. See y'all later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.